Chelsea star slammed for laughing, while Thiago Silva cries after FA Cup defeat to Manchester City. Chelsea star slammed for laughing while Thiago Silva cries after FA Cup defeat to Manchester City. Noni Madueke was seen sharing a joke with Jack Grealish, while Thiago Silva was in tears after Chelsea's FA Cup defeat to Manchester City at Wembley. Noni Madueke was seen sharing a joke with Jack Grealish, while Thiago Silva was in tears after Chelsea's FA Cup defeat. BBC Sport. Noni Madueke has been slammed after he was seen laughing with Jack Grealish, while Thiago Silva was in tears after Chelsea's defeat to Manchester City in the FA Cup semi-final on Saturday. Mauricio Pochettino's side were made to pay for missing several clear-cut chances at Wembley, as Bernardo Silva's goal in the 84th minute sealed a 1-0 win for City, who will play either Manchester United or Coventry City in the FA Cup final next month. The defeat at Wembley means Thiago Silva now has no chance of finishing what looks increasingly likely as his final season at Chelsea with a trophy. Thiago Silva was emotional after the final whistle, as he was consoled by Conor Gallagher and wiped tears away with his shirt. But the moment drew anger from Chelsea supporters who spotted Madueke appearing to share a laugh with Grealish directly behind the Brazilian defender. Madueke has already faced heavy criticism from Chelsea fans this season for his attempts to take penalties off Cole Palmer, and Chelsea supporters were furious with the winger's reaction after their defeat in the FA Cup semi-final on Saturday. The fans traveled to watch you play, you put in an awful performance, and you think it's a good time to laugh after missing out on an FA Cup final? Get out of our club. Another Chelsea fan posted, "I'm seething at this video." Madueke was pushing his own teammates last game out of passion for wanting to take a penalty. Now he's laughing just 30 seconds after a semi-final defeat. Joke of a player. Frank Lampard says Nicolas Jackson was not at Chelsea's level after FA Cup defeat to Manchester City. Frustration for Chelsea's Nicolas Jackson during the Emirates FA Cup semi-final match between Manchester City and Chelsea at Wembley Stadium. Nicolas Jackson missed 3 clear-cut chances in Chelsea's FA Cup semi-final defeat to Manchester City. Getty. Frank Lampard claimed Nicolas Jackson was not at Chelsea's level after his performance in the FA Cup semi-final defeat to Manchester City on Saturday. Mauricio Pochettino's side will be left scratching their heads, having failed to make next month's final as they squandered several chances to take the lead against City at Wembley. Bernardo Silva's goal in the 84th minute was enough to secure a 1-0 win for Pep Guardiola's side, who will play either Manchester United or Coventry City in the final. Jackson missed 3 clear-cut opportunities for Chelsea, including a close-range header in the second half, which he directed straight at City goalkeeper Stefan Ortega. It's been a similar theme all season for Chelsea. You heard Poch before the game saying that he feels as if they should be in and around 4th position in the Premier League. But because of the XG, this is exactly what he's on about. Chelsea's Nicolas Jackson attempts a header on goal during the Emirates FA Cup semi-final match at Wembley Stadium, London. Frank Lampard says Nicolas Jackson was not at the level Chelsea need for a striker. PA. 3 wonderful chances Jackson had, 2 one-on-ones. He never really looked comfortable, made the wrong decision, made some really clever runs, but he never looked comfortable. They're absolute sitters, they really are. He just never moved the ball out of his feet. 3 great chances for him. I feel for him a little bit because he made lots of good movement. He's a young striker. The attributes we saw in him today where he's racing Kyle Walker, he's shown pace, he's shown good movement, but there's a technical detail there. The extra touch, the decision-making at the highest level in these highest level of games are the difference, Lampard said. The header, you hit anywhere but his body, it's a goal. Little decision-making, I feel for him. We've all been there. We've all missed chances, and it's a critical one for the game. But as a young player, that's the level that you have to be a striker for Chelsea.